Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you guys for joining us on this special edition of Hablando al Chile. Woo! Anyway guys, I had a good Sunday. I slept a lot today. And hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, just been staying home, trying to save some money. Shout out to everybody. Michelle Medalla says, Frank, where are you at? I'm right here. Shout out to our followers and supporters. Shout out to Vanessa Caballero, No Pasa Nada, Brenda Vasquez, Esther Mireles. Shout out to Dela Rodriguez, Rick Lopez, Crystal, RJ, Rosie Reyes, Mark Canales, Ophelia Painter, Maria Reyes, all the way from Raymondville. Brandon Lara. La Roña went live at the same time with the same title. La Roña has no original. Guys, remember how I told you La Roña has no originality? That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. La Roña no tiene. Like, she's not original. Anyway. Let's see. Shout out to Rosie Ray. Shout out to Rosie. Shout out to Sam Gerner. Shout out to Evie Ram. Abel. Liz Cantu. RJ Tumbleweed. RJ. and everybody else that's gonna be tuning in. So, guys, I have a special guest today. I told you I was gonna have a special guest. This was like literally, I wouldn't say last moment because I did talk about it yesterday, but it's kind of been a long time coming, guys. Um, so my special guest is gonna be my wife. She'll join me right now. Um, she's just making sure that the kids they're tucked in bed, I guess, right? And then she'll join me right now. So she told me go ahead and start the show without me, and I'll join you right now. So right now, my wife's gonna join me in a little bit, and with that being said, let me tell you guys what I did today, and then we'll jump into the other stuff once my wife joins me. So today we went to see some more houses. Actually, just one house and actually some new houses. There's a there's a builder that has some subdivision that's not too far from my house. So I told my wife, why don't we check out those new houses? And there's nothing wrong with just checking them out. So we went there today. So that's pretty much all we did, guys. Just Rosie Ray says move over. Frank Carla's gonna take over the show. Well, once she joins us, she will. But anyway. But with that being said, let's see. Let's see what else I got to talk about. Oh, guys, by the way, Molly's doing very well. She's doing a lot better yesterday. I don't think she vomited today. She actually started eating, which was good. And she was drinking as well. So she's doing a lot better than yesterday. I don't know exactly what she may have ate yesterday, but she's doing a lot better. Anyway. But guys, watch yesterday's show. Yesterday we had confession night. It was kind of funny. I want to thank everybody that called in on the show. And anyway, and I have this cough that doesn't go away. It'll go away soon, guys. Don't worry. Molly's doing good, guys. Abel Vino says, Frank, who's seen Jackass Forever? I heard it's hilarious. I have not seen it. I haven't had time. Honestly, guys, I really have not had time to do like anything right now. My free time, the little free time that I have right now is just we're just looking at Zillow, on Redfin, on HAR. We're just trying to see if we can find a house. We're just looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, but we'll find something, hopefully. It's not the end of the world if we don't, but we'll try to find something. Anyway, let's see. Try to think what else have I been up to. I think that's about it. So I'll shout out to Isabel Martinez. Let's see who else is on it. Shelly Rodriguez. I think Shelly, I kept saying your name wrong. I don't know why. I kept saying. Was it saying Salazar yesterday? I'm sorry if I was saying Salazar. I don't know where that came from. Let me just check something. Let me double check. Oh, it is Salazar. I don't know why I kept saying Rodriguez. Shelly Salazar. All right, my bad, Shelly. Okay, so what is it? Cobra Kai, guys. I haven't seen Cobra Kai trailer, but we'll definitely be watching that as soon as it comes out. So anyway, so guys, let me tell you what else have I been up to. I think honestly, guys, that's it, guys. That's all I really have as far as. Leanne says, Frank, are you growing your mullet? Guys, I'm growing a mullet. Like I said, first we're gonna be starting Fangs Traders, and then hopefully we can land a deal on the house. Whether it's a older house or a newer house, we'll definitely try to some. By the way, guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video and share the video. And appreciate everybody's support. Shout out to Dalila. We haven't seen Dalila in a while. Shout out to Dalila. Shout out to Ruby Stephanie. And I might maybe grow a mohawk. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, just business in the front, part in the back. And guys, my hair takes a long time to grow. It does, because obviously my hair doesn't grow as much anymore because I'm older. So anyway, shout out to Gail, Buddha Punk Rock. So I guess guys, let me get started. So y'all ask away. We're gonna have any people that want to ask any questions. Shout out to Phil McCracken. And let's see, mohawk. I don't think I could grow a mohawk because guys, my hair takes a long time to grow. Like just this much right now, it took a long time to grow. I think the last time I cut my hair was in Christmas, so that's all of January, and this is how much it's grown. So shout out to Leste Lopez. How you doing, Leste? And so guys, let me see if my guest is ready. Let me go really quick so that we can basically start. So give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and check on that. Give me one moment. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back, guys. No se me vayan. Karla, ¿ya estás lista? Karla, vámonos. Órale, ya les dije que vas a venir. Ugh. Okay, guys. So my wife should join me in a minute right now. So oh, she's here. So anyway. So guys, right now my wife is joining me, and Molly, Molly's also joining us. All right. Anyway, guys, we don't have a lot of room in here, so I might see us. Dame acomodar aquí porque. A ver. A ver, espérame. A ver, necesito ajustarle aquí. A ver, espérame. Acércate, Carla. A ver, hasta más para acá. Okay, guys, so I have none other than Mrs. Mar.
Oye, pero no sale o no.
No, es que esto está retrasado un poco.
Ah, ok.
Sí, está retrasado como unos unos 10 segundos. So guys, Molly's doing a lot better than yesterday, obviously. We're definitely thinking of taking her to the vet. We'll probably end up taking her anyway just to make sure she's doing okay. But she's doing a lot better. And, she is definitely running around, biting stuff like usual. Running, biting me, playing with the kids. So she's doing a lot better. Oh, so anyway, guys, no further ado. My wife, Karla Mar. So, Karla, thank you for joining us thank you for joining us on tonight's show. How are you doing? How are you feeling today?
I don't know.
Guys, this is my wife's first time on the show, so don't make her nervous.
I'm nervous.
She's a little bit nervous right now, but I mean, it's nothing.
Oye, pero yo me veo.
Sí, esto está retrasado. Esto es para los comentarios.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, guys, as you all know, me and my wife, we've been married for 12 years now. We got married back in April of 2010. So, obviously, this year will be our 12th year that we've been married. And we were together a little bit under a year before.
No, I'm not going to be a supporter.
Who's going to be a supporter?
Isabel Martinez.
Oh,
Don't forget to become
my wife is a unofficial supporter, guys. You have to keep in mind. So she's not like, how would I say, she's not like an official supporter, but she's my supporter. So that
Yeah.
But anyway, so Leanne says, we're gonna start off, and then we'll get to what we want to talk about. So Leanne says, where did we meet? So why don't you tell her? Why don't we tell Leanne how we met?
We met in Matamoros. I was working and finished the college in Matamoros when we met, right?
Yeah, you're working with for an architect over there.
Yes.
Okay, but how did we meet? That's they want to know how we met.
How?
Yes.
The reason is because I had a friend and he was Frank's friend. So Frank, um,
See how then?
Frank speaks Portuguese, so I speak Portuguese. So he want to practice. He want to meet some person that speaks Portuguese to practice. So my friend introduced me to Frank, and that's the reason that I.
And you also lived, well, where I was staying in Matamoros, guys. By the way, guys, Molly's right here. By the way, she's resting. So, when I was living in Matamoros, it was only for 2 years and a half, and goodness, okay. ¿Qué pasó, Lucia? We got some interruptions
Actually,
already.
I'm late because I was trying that Lucia go to sleep, but
Hey,
Llévate Molly para allá.
she's here.
dame Molly.
Ten.
La estaba buscando.
Ok, ya te pe.
Mami, mi panza, toma. Se me acabó.
Ponle otro. I can.
Hold on, guys. We're having some. You have to keep in mind, guys.
We have some issues.
No me
Kids
We have kids issues.
Kids issues.
Usually when I'm doing Hablando al Chile or any other show, my wife helps out, and she kind of puts some programs for the baby, for Lucia. So let me just put something really quick for Lucia really quick, and okay, it's playing now. All right, let me put some more things on here. Oops, let's do add to the queue. Add to the queue. And
Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't like to be in camera.
So going back, guys, I was living in Matamoros, Mexico for 2 years and a half, and during that time, this was like around 2008 to about 2010, but right around 2000, like late 2008 and 2009, that's actually when I started talking to my wife. We met through a mutual friend of ours, so that's actually how we met at the time, and then we met, and obviously, the rest is history, I guess. And then we were in, obviously we lived in Brownsville for a couple of years, and then we moved to Easton, and we've been here since. And now we're trying to find a house. That's what we've been talking about lately.
¿Estás hablando de eso?
No, nomás estaba comentando a ver qué pasó.
Oh, okay.
¿Quién es, Lucia? Lucia, ya te puse la tele. Lucia, ya te puse la tele. ¿No se ve tele allá? Lucia, vete a acostar, por favor. Give me 1 second, guys. Es que sí le tienes que mandar a dormir.
Pues sí, pero estoy allá o estoy acá.
Dile que él que se acueste con ella.
Ay, van a pelear.
Okay, guys, you have to deal with. Christiana says 411. Why did you move to Easton? Well, at the time, just for more job opportunity. My wife got a job with. ¿Cuánto tiempo tienes ahí con el arquitecto?
I don't know, like 5 years?
Yeah.
6 years? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was just just to, just for a better opportunity. And also, guys, I actually mentioned this a while back. At that time, my mom was
Yeah.
going through a divorce at the time, so it kind of worked out between both. Like I stayed with my mom for a little bit. She was going through a divorce, and she was going through some depression. So we kind of decided to keep her some company and just try out the waters and see what we could find as far as the job market goes. So that's how we've been. Now we've been thinking about going back. We definitely will probably go back in the next
10 years,
10 years,
maybe.
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 we still have to see, guys. There's a lot of time ahead of us, so we're not. But anyway, so the reason I brought my wife, guys. Obviously, a lot of people want to know, what's the whole deal with all the things that people. I'll let you answer that. So Liz Cantu says, "Do you like living in Houston, or would you rather live in Brownsville?"
I like living here in Houston. But sometimes it's hard for me because I don't have any family here in Houston, and I like
Lucia.
to spend time with my parents. They are my mom is my dad is sick and he's like 17 something, and my mom is old too. So sometimes I want to be in the valley, but I think that we have more opportunities here in Houston, and even for the kids. But I don't know, maybe we can go to the valley. Yeah, maybe in 10 years. But I don't know. But I like here. I like Houston, even if I don't have family. I like.
I'm your family.
Well, I have Frank and my kids, but I don't have my sisters or my parents, or I don't have any family here. So
I'm your family.
sometimes it's hard for me. Yes, Frank, you're my family, but but yeah, I think that you understand me.
Let me read. Okay, so Lenore Hernandez says, Frank. Sorry, Liz. Sorry. Lenore says, Carla, how do you feel about Vanessa Tijerina?
I can. I don't. I'm not agree. You all know that sometimes, or maybe a lot of times, I don't know. I'm not agree with Frank because Frank is Frank and I'm Carla. So um, I I don't understand, and maybe some that's the reason that some people doesn't like me because um, I don't know. I can judge anyone life because I don't know what happened in their house or um, with their family. So I don't really don't like to attack anyone, even if this person came to my house and say some things or attack maybe my kid. But I can understand that when some people has some issues, or I don't know, I'm not sure, but maybe some I, I don't know, but maybe some addictions, that's hard. So that's a big problem. So I cannot judge anyone. I don't like that.
Oye, vas a tener que hablar poquito recio. Guys, can you hear my wife okay? The thing, guys, y'all can hear me fine because I just talk loud, but my wife doesn't talk that as
No,
loud.
I don't talk loud. But I don't know. I think actually I told her that I think that he's sorry, that she's she's pretty, she's intelligent, and I hope that one day she can be with their daughters, because the mother in for the kids is very important. So maybe I hope that someday
A ver,
she can be
acércate.
with
A ver, acércate.
with their daughters, but I cannot.
A ver, necesito que. A ver,
¿Qué?
necesito que. Y que ahí.
Oh,
Okay, a ver, levántala así. Let's see, guys, I'm trying to help my. Ya, ahí sí te escucha bien cuando te ríes. A ver, levántala así.
¿la levanto?
Sí.
Okay. Ya, no, es que
¿Sabes
nada
qué?
más.
Trae el asiento para que te sientas así, para que te
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Guys, it's not the seat. It's just that my wife doesn't. For example, guys, I'm over here all the way back, but y'all can hear me because I just have a loud voice. But
Ay, no puedo sostenerme aquí.
yo te agarro.
No, it's
Okay. All right. So hopefully y'all can hear. A ver, habla ahí.
hello. Hello.
Pero tienes que hablar un poquito más recio.
Más recio. Oh my god.
A ver, te voy a ampliar aquí el volumen. A ver, habla. A ver, habla.
Ya. Hello.
A ver. Ahí. Okay, perfect. So, guys, hopefully y'all can hear my wife. A ver, habla. Necesitas que hables aquí.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, guys.
A booster seat. Yeah. No, it's not a booster. Actually, I have a problem with my coccyx, and I need to use this. This. ¿Dónde está? Seat. Este cojín.
She has a, like, she's had some sciatic nerve pain, so that's why she's had to use one of these seats to kind of help with the back pain. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, moving on, guys. We're gonna try to answer as many questions as we can. Lucía, ves para allá. Tu mami está ocupada.
Ah, bueno, ¿qué es?
¿Ah? No, pues ahí lea las preguntas que te hacen.
Thank you. No hay más preguntas. Fran, we can hear her fine. Donut.
Ajá.
Dice donut. Okay, decide. Okay. Acá. Okay.
So yeah, guys. It's like it's kind of like a pillow, but more of a special seat for the back.
Coccyx.
Yeah.
No, it's for a coccyx.
Yeah, for the cock for the butt. For the butt
No,
bone.
no. It's not for the butt.
It's for the butt bone, guys.
No, it's for my coccyx. Tiene un nombre, de hecho.
It's a coccyx seat. I don't know what it's called. It's called a butt seat. A ver, Lucia, ven.
It's a tennis ball and roll with her foot. No, it's not sciatica. It's my coccyx.
It's the butt bone, guys. That's what it is.
¿Se llama así en inglés el coccyx?
No, bueno, es que it has another name. Like, everybody just calls it the... Láquete, Lucia. Everybody just calls it the butt bone.
Ah, okay.
Me quiero ir.
Lucia, ves para allá. Me está acostada. Oh, Liz Cantu says, if you have another baby, do you prefer a boy or girl?
I don't know. But maybe a girl.
Oh, tailbone, that's what it's called. But, you know, everybody calls it also the butt bone. Lucia, ven.
La quieres tener como un perico. I can. Do you want more babies? Yes. One more. Said it correctly. Karla, do you ignore all the hate?
A ver, Lucia, tu mami está hablando ahí por el micrófono.
I'm really nervous.
Ophelia Painter says, Karla, do you ignore all the things that...
And it's not because I don't want to be here. It's because I'm nervous. I don't like to speak in front of people.
Oh, okay. But Ophelia Painter says, do you ignore all the things that...
¿Por qué me hace así?
¿Para qué contestes? Fellow Painter says that if you ignore all the things that come from the los roñosos.
Um. No sé ni qué decir. I don't know. Maybe sometimes, or maybe in August, when all this happened, I was really. I had a lot of stress because some people um was talking about me, about my life, and I think that my only mistake was to trust in the wrong people. But I can understand why after like 7 months they are still talking about me. They are they enjoy insulting me. They enjoy attacking me, calling me names, and say mm, things about my kids, and and I don't know. I cannot understand these people because I never attack anyone. So maybe okay. My only mistake was to trust
The wrong person.
in the wrong person. So for that mistake, they think that is correct to attack me for 7 months, and and but they think that they are good person, right? So I don't know why I don't like to attack anyone. If they don't like Frank, that's his problem. If you attack someone, no vas a esperar que la otra persona se quede de brazos cruzados. So, and the only thing that they have en contra de Frank,
Against Frank.
yeah, against Frank, is that they only have rumors, you know? They only have the word from a person that betrayed me and attacked me for all these months, even if I didn't do anything wrong to her. I only trust her. So
So basically, what you're trying to say, and just to re-emphasize, the only thing you did wrong was trust the wrong person, and this is why they're attacking you.
yeah. Yes. Yes. If they don't like Frank, that's I don't want to be rude, but that's not my problem. I'm not part of any. Um, I don't like to be confrontar nadie.
That you don't like to confront nobody.
No, I don't like here screaming and calling names and
But
laugh.
I'm not screaming.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Other people
I'm
that
not
scream.
talking about you. So yeah, dice a good person.
Lenore Hernandez says, okay, so everybody wants to know, and you can answer. Well, I'll let you answer that question, the one that's the Lenore Hernandez.
Did you talk? Actually, n- okay. Last year, I had a lot of stress in my life. I was sick. I mm, I had some issues with Frank, and and yes, it's true that I called her. I didn't like when people is rude or groseros. I don't know how.
Root.
Yeah, rude they are. No, pero
Root.
sí, pero it's not rude. Well, I don't know. So the thing is that last year I had some the doctor detect some tumors, and I was really concerned. And okay, and I was really concerned about this situation because I have my kids. So then I have some issues with Frank. Y en yo creo me llevó al límite all this situation, and I was desperate, and yes, I called the wrong person to ask her some questions that I had, some um and that's that was my only mistake. But no, I it's not true that I went to the emergency room and that Frank beats me when I no estoy de acuerdo con él, and that's not true. And I cannot understand how can you sit behind a computer or cell phone and assuming things that are not that is not the truth, you know. And I'm not here to people feels oh lástima or I don't know,
That
but
you don't want people feeling sorry for you.
yes, but it, they only have rumors and the word from someone that betrayed me. That's only that
So
they have.
yeah, so the only proof, the only proof, guys, that there is to all these rumors comes from a person that that uh that does not lie. That's the proof right there. That's all the proof they have that that they do not lie. That's the proof. Um,
But I don't know why they feel that they are that they have the right to talk about me or about my decisions or about if I I don't know, like si ellos hablan de del físico de Frank. So, who who cares? I'm his wife. So, if I'm okay and I love him, ¿por qué se van a preocupar? Why people are concerned about something that they they don't even care? On if I or if we are buying a house. That if it's true, if it's not true. But yeah, we are looking for a house, but
So people want to. Okay, another question is: everybody wants to know if what can you tell them about the work that I do? You don't have to tell them where I work, but what is it that the work that I do? Because people don't believe that I work. You know.
we both work. uh,
Why did you? Well, okay. Why don't you tell them what type of work do you do? Because people don't. I already
me?
told them. Yes.
Me or you?
Well, people. I mean, I tell people all the time, but they want to know what you do.
Um, I have a degree from Mexico and um I have a degree from Mexico. I'm not an architect here, but if you need some residential project,
And commercial.
no, when you want to work with um, commercial projects, you need to have your license here.
In architecture.
But yeah, but if not, if it's only residential, you don't need it. Only if you want to your house like
Like
some areas here in Houston like Piney Point. I think maybe it's the only area here in Houston
No.
that
What
you need. Yeah,
River Oaks.
no,
No.
no, not even in River Oaks, not Woodlands.
Yeah.
No.
So you're a designer. Is you're a drafter designer?
Yes. Yes.
Because I like it's just so guys. It's stupid. When I was talking about my wife the other day when I was driving, I even said my wife's an architect, but she studied in Mexico, so she has a degree in Mexico for architecture. However, in the United States, when you have a degree in another country, it doesn't translate directly into an architect in the United States because there's different building codes and all these different things. So
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
My boss, he is an architect here, and he's an architect in Mexico, but it's a lot of tests, money, and time, and for me it's hard. But then you need to if when you are an architect here, you need to have some insurance, and if you only want to work with the small residential programs projects, you still need to sign these small little projects. And I maybe yeah, it's good to have your license here, but it depends. For me, I'm okay. I can I can do residential projects, so it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay
but
for
you
me.
know,
Maybe it's not for you if you are an architect in Mexico and you want to be here and work with commercial projects. Okay, I understand. You need to have your certificate from USA, but if not, it depends.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
because
but I've never said and never has my wife mentioned that my wife is working illegally, either because of her you know, just because my wife came from Mexico, so she's not working illegally. She's working, you know, under an architect. The architect pays like regular. My wife is not working for anybody and claiming to be an architect here. That she's a certified architect here. I've always said that my wife, she's a designer, she's a drafter. She worked for an architect. So I don't know how they spin that around. It's like, oh, Karla's doing things that are legal.
Actually, I had some people in my Facebook, in my Facebook, and sometimes I post some
Projects.
works, some projects, but now they act like I don't know if she works like designer or like an architect. I don't know. Maybe that's not true.
Como
Yeah, that some people that I had in my Facebook,
friends of yours.
ex friends.
Why are they ex friends?
Ex friends, Frank. I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to go.
I
Okay.
don't want
Okay.
to say any name, but they act like
They act like the things that you're posting.
yeah.
Like at first they're
sometimes-
they're giving you thumbs up, and then all of a sudden something happened.
Yes, and
Eh.
I think she's liar. She's a liar because they act like I'm a liar. No, I'm not a liar. And even if si no trabajara in like a designer or architect, and I don't like to lie. Dice one of our students was an account in Mexico, but he didn't have money to get certificate here. Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. Nos tenemos lástima, tú vales mucho. Yeah, I really know I'm not here to causar lástima ni nada. If you know me, you know that like como soy ahorita, soy donde sea.
And same thing, guys. I don't think I've had you know, like,
Ok, a ver, dice, ¿por qué le confiaste a la señora que ya estaba desesperada? La manera que te maltrata no es normal. Tú vales mucho como mujer. Ok, creo que ya lo dije, ¿no? O sea, last year I had so much stress in my life. I had some personal issues, some health issues, and and I called that lady, and because I had some questions, so sí, le hablé, but que, o sea, por hablarle a alguien that now I deserve that people
yeah. So
laugh at me.
yeah.
and
So
call
basically,
me-
like all the hate that my wife gets is because why? Like why does my wife get all this hate from all these people? Because my wife decided to trust somebody that at the end was, how would I say, just to be, not to say, trying to keep it so basically my wife confided in this person. So all the hate that my wife is getting is because of my wife pretty much, you know, trusted the wrong person. So all of a sudden these people are like, oh, we're gonna bash in Karla because Karla trusted the wrong person. That's really what so that's
y dice, bueno, lo borraron, pero dice que decía algo que estaba desesperada. Yes, sí, estaba desesperada porque estaba triste, porque tenía problemas. Eso ya lo dije desde un principio. Sí, o sea, yo estaba triste, estaba desesperada. Like everyone. When you have a problem and call a friend or whatever you call, it's because estás desesperada. Tuviste un problema, estás desesperada. En ese momento, por eso dicen que no es bueno tomar decisiones ni enojada, ni triste, ni muy contenta. So, tomé una mala decisión porque estaba triste. ¿ok? ¿Y qué más?
Where was your favorite family vacation?
Where was your family vacation? I don't know.
Brownsville.
No, where was
Brownsville.
your favorite family vacation? Todas son especiales.
Yeah. Phil McCracken says, Frank, why don't you let your wife have friends? Guys, my wife has friends. I've never.
Pero I think that's funny, no? They don't know me, and they assuming things only because I don't have some people in my Facebook. If you are my friend and you are in my Facebook, you can see my post.
Let's see. So
Pero aquí
yeah.
siguen apoyando. No, but it's okay. See, if ¿qué dice? Soso? I don't know. Decía algo. Por mí está bien si quieren. Cualquier mensaje. So.
Yeah.
Es porque. O sea.
No, but déjame contestarle. So, guys, my wife, I've never told her, like, I'm never on her stuff and say, oh, you can't be friends with this person. Like, oh, this girl, you can't be friends with this person. No, this guy, like, you can't be friends with that guy. Like, I've never been going through my wife's stuff and say, hey, why do you have this person? So my wife can be friends with whoever she wants to be. You know what I mean?
Pero mira, alcancé a leer algo de que dijo
Soso.
Yeah. ¿Por qué? Okay, they attack Frank y dicen Frank attacks mujeres. Why a man attack woman? Okay, I'm a woman. Why they attack me? So
that's a good question.
Yeah, vienes aquí.
They're always complaining that I attack women and then they attack you, huh?
Yes. and I can be here and y responder mal to Soso, and I know what bad words, but I don't like to use it.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids say bad words, so
that's why you don't use it.
Yeah, so that's the reason that I don't like to use bad words. I can defend myself
without bad words.
Yeah, without the bad words, without screaming, without everything, you know. And todo lo que estoy diciendo ahora se lo dije a ella, se lo dije a esta persona cuando hablamos. Todo esto se lo dije.
There was a person that says, Karla, do you prefer Frank clean shaving or with the beard?
With the beard.
I don't like the beard, guys, but you know.
Yes, I don't like with Frank shave. Yeah. Karla, have you gone ice skating at the Galería No. Tuve una mala experiencia. Me caí. I broke my hand.
We didn't go ice skating. That was rollerblading.
Oh,
roller skating. We one time I forgot, a couple of years ago we went roller skating. You know, like those old school roller rinks. And my wife was trying to roller skate and she fell and she put her hand, you know, when you fall backwards. And we didn't think none of it, but then her hand started hurting. Actually, wait, you passed out, right? Almost? You fainted? My wife fainted, guys, because And actually there was a paramedic at that time, guys. Yeah, there was a paramedic, and he checked my wife out and was like, yeah, it could be broken. Usually when you have an incident like that, if there's your body responds to like some severe pain, it could be broken. So you should check it out. And sure enough, my wife's hand was broken.
Dice, es que los borran, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Ya no vi lo que decía. Porque al Chile, ¿de dónde son? No. ¿Qué?
So guys, just really quick. Obviously, I've already told you all guys where I'm at, where I'm from originally. So originally, I'm from Houston. I was born in Houston, but I grew up in Brownsville because my dad's from Matamoros originally.
¿Pero era eso que preguntaba?
Probably, I don't know. I think. And my mom's from El Salvador, so, and my wife's from Guanajuato, but she grew up in Matamoros.
Yeah, but I was in the college in Guanajuato. Oh, hi Tammy. Pégame porque estoy aquí. Oh, van a decir ahora. Es una broma.
So guys, everybody wants to know when is my wife gonna cook it. So when are you gonna
no
cook
sé
it?
cocinar menudo.
No, but when are you gonna cook again?
I don't know, this week maybe.
We're gonna have a cooking show this week, guys. The thing is, right now with trying to find a house, I mean it's stressful. My wife's she's sleeping late. I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning and I check my WhatsApp and then all my guys, I kid you not, look at all my messages that my wife has sent me. Let's see if it comes out. But literally I'm sleeping and look, I'm not. Let me show you. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see them, but these are all my wife's messages. What do you think about this house? What do you think about this house? What do you think about this house? And literally that's all my wife's doing. We're trying to definitely find a house. It's just funny. It's just funny, these people. I mean, it's like I tell everybody, guys. Al Chile, guys. These people, they don't have anything else to do. Most of them, they don't work, guys. Let's just be honest. Most of them, they don't work. Most of them are housewives. And there's nothing wrong with being a housewife, guys. Trust me, being a housewife, I know it's a lot of hard work. But some of these women are miserable housewives. That's the difference. You can be a housewife, and I know plenty of women out there that they're happy, and they don't have time for all this stuff. But the majority of the women that follow this person, they're miserable, guys. They're lowlifes. They hate their life. So when they see me trying to level up, they're like, oh.
Actually, it's not. No es un capricho. We need a bigger house.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not like, guys.
It's not like because Frank, I want a new house and show the house and whatever. No, it's because I'm okay. I'm happy with my house. Maybe it's a little house or old house. Some people can make fun because my house is not bigger or whatever, but we are okay here. We like here.
Yeah.
We have all here supermarkets, Gulfgate Mall, a lot of restaurants here. We are happy here, but we need a bigger house because we have Lucia, Gael, our bedroom, study,
and we have Molly.
Yeah, and we have Mali. So we need a bigger house. Yeah, ¿qué vas a decir?
So yeah, guys. I mean, you have all these people, and honestly, I've never. It's funny. I've never seen somebody get so mad. Literally, they wake up and they go to sleep all pissed because me and my wife are trying to find a house. You know, it's so funny. It's like they're so pissed. Like, oh, he's not. He has to show us that he has this loan for $250,000. Yeah, he has to show us proof. He has to show us proof that it works. And you know, I mean, it's just so funny. Like, guys, I don't have a lot of time to be looking at houses if I didn't really work at all. Like, guys, my only free days right now are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday afternoon and Sunday. Like,
Yo compré a Molly. Es que alguien le dice, does Carla like Molly? Frank no quería Molly.
I didn't want Molly at first, guys, but Molly grew on me. But back to the house stuff.
Y
Guys,
ahora él le quiere más que yo.
back to the house, guys. I mean, it's just so funny that I never really seen people so bothered from somebody trying to buy a house, and it's not like you know, it's not like to prove anything to anybody, guys. It's not to prove these haters whether I can or not buy a house. This is something that I've been planning for a while back. Like, me and my wife, we had talked about it a while back. You know, same thing with the car. You know, my wife had told me about the car. Hey, we need a bigger car. So eventually we got a bigger car. And same thing with the house. Like, my wife has told me, hey, like, you know, what do you want to do with the house? Do you want to remodel the house? Do you want to put an extra room in the house? Or why don't we make an office back there? So it's something that we have talked about at home plenty of times. You know what I mean? We definitely have talked about it, and you know, I feel right now is like a good time. I know houses have gone up a little bit, of course. You know, there is that part that, well, why don't we wait to buy a house when everything kind of cools off? But it's just one of the things that I've put a good thought into it. You know, I just feel like right now is a good time. I can definitely afford it, guys. I'm not, guys. When I tell you all that if I could buy a $300,000 house, I'm not just telling you because it sounds like a show off. Like, I'm not showing off. Now, $300,000 is a lot of money, guys. Trust me. It's something that I personally wouldn't buy the house because it is a lot of money. Like, I could buy it, but yeah, I might be a little bit cash strapped. I would be more comfortable up to about 270. You know, and I'm just being honest, guys. I'm not trying to make anybody.
And me, like, with 250.
Yeah,
Yo soy más reservada,
but,
pero no hay.
Yeah.
O sea, ese es el problema.
Yeah,
no hay.
So I'm not trying
Everything
to show.
is expensive.
Yeah. So
all the houses.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to show off when I say, hey guys, like the house that I want to buy, it's like 250,
yeah,
260.
No es porque Frank está presumiendo que es 250. No.
That's how much the houses are,
Yes,
guys.
you can go to Zillow and check all the houses.
Yeah. Now there are houses. Here's the thing, guys. There are houses that are a lot less. Trust me. There are houses that are a lot less. 180, 200, 210, 220.
3 years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, but even now, like, you can still find those houses, but I mean, they're just not in the same conditions.
No, so maybe como esta.
Yeah, like you're gonna find those houses in the same conditions as this one. So if you really want a good house, guys, like, you know, the pictures I've shown you, like the 2-story ones, they're at least gonna run you 250 and 260, 270. You know, so that's more or less what we're looking for. And I'm not trying to like belittle anybody. Like, oh, Frank wants to buy this house in a 4-story, like a 2-story, and guys, I would never buy.
I like 2-story homes.
I would never buy anything that I could not afford, guys. Like,
I think we can find a 2-story home.
Yeah. So, like, for example, just me and my income, guys. If I really wanted to, if I wasn't looking for a house, I could just say, you know what, I'm gonna buy a new $60,000, $70,000 car. But it would be something that, like, it would be kind of like, even though I could pay for it, but it's a lot of money, and I really wouldn't find the justification of buying a $70,000 car. If I buy a $250,000 house, yes, it's expensive, but it's not just for me. Like, it's for the whole family. So there's that justification. You know what I mean? So when all these haters like, oh, it's a $250,000 house, you can't afford it. Maybe they can afford it, but I can. And that's just my income. Like, if I wanted to include my wife's income, we could probably even go past the 300,000 mark. But that's not the point, because either way, I'm gonna pay for it. So if we get a house that's 330, and I'm paying for it, it's just gonna be stretching my limit more. So I'm comfortable anywhere between 220 and
Pero
270.
no creo que encuentres de 220.
Nah, yeah. So pretty much in the 250, 280 range is more or less what we're looking for. But it's not like anything to show off. It's not like, oh, he's doing it for the haters. He's doing it for the haters. Guys, this is something I've been talking about for years. You know, me and my wife have talked about it like ever since we bought, even before we bought my mom's house. You know, me and my wife talked about, well, why don't we just buy another house? But when we bought,
and no le robamos la casa a
yeah,
nadie.
we didn't steal my mom's house, guys.
No,
When-
I love my mother-in-law. She's my friend. She's the best mother-in-law. Y no quiero quedar bien con ella tampoco, but it's true. Sometimes maybe me quiere más a mí que a ti. That's the truth. ¿Sí o no?
Yeah, maybe. But when we bought my mom's house, guys, this was like 3 years ago. Yeah, son 3 años. Yeah. When we bought my mom's house 3 years ago, it seemed like a good deal, guys. Here's the thing.
Yes, was a good deal.
Yeah, because, I mean, my mom...
If you don't pay interest...
Yeah, we're not paying interest on it.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. So, when my mom told me, hey, like, I'm going to be moving out. I'm going to sell the house.
Yes, we will keep.
Yeah. So, my mom was like, we're going to sell the house. Sorry, I'm going to sell the house. Do you... I could sell it to you, or I could sell it to anybody else. Just let me know by this summer what you want to do. And I was telling my wife, hey, well, my mom's selling the house. Do you want?
No, desde un año antes estuvimos dando el down payment.
No, yeah. But, you know, pero luego nos dijo, ¿quieren que la venda a ustedes o quieren que la venda a alguien
Sí,
más?
pero fue un año antes.
Yeah, so even then, my mom had told me, like, I'm going to be leaving in the summer of 2018. So you guys can... No, 19, right?
Ay, no sé qué estaba leyendo.
Oh,
no
2008,
sé.
19?
¿Cuándo se fue? Sí. No. Sí.
Yeah.
Sí.
So summer 2019, my mom's like, hey, in the summer, I'm going to retire.
No, ya tenía su casa.
Oh,
Ella
yeah, my
comenzó
mom
su
already
casa.
had the house, and she was going to sell the house. Like, hey, I'm going to sell the house. You want to stay in it? I'll sell it to you. No like, you don't have to finance. Or I can sell it to somebody else.
Mi suegra tiene un... ¿Cómo se llama lo que tiene? El
Yeah, like...
degree
Yeah, my guys, a lot of, you know... Accounting.
Accounting.
Yeah, my mom, you know, she did really good in, you know, she's not like super rich or anything, guys, but my mom, you know, she did, like, she went to school, she studied, she got a degree in accounting.
No, me refiero que, o sea, mi suegra sabe administrarse bien.
Yeah,
Ella no
like,
nos iba a regalar.
Yeah, my wife, I honestly, it would be awesome. Like my mom just said, "Oye, Frank, ten aquí la casa." No, my mom was never like that. Like, she never said at any point that she was gonna give me the house. So she asked me and my wife, like, "What do you guys want to do? You want to stay? And I'll sell it to you. You know, I'll give you like a small little discount, and I'll give you, you know, you don't have to pay financing." Or I could sell the house and it'll be easily over this amount. So at the time, me and my wife thought about it, like, hey, why don't we just buy the house? And in a couple of years, we could either rent the house or we could sell it. It definitely would be a lot more then. Mm-hmm. And that was a decision that we took at the time, guys.
But was a good decision.
Yeah, it was a good decision because, you know, definitely it's helped out a little bit. And now, you know, 2 or 3 years later, I feel like we've kind of outgrown the house. And I feel if we can afford another house at this point, we can definitely try to buy another house. But it's not because I'm trying to, like, look at me, guys, I'm trying to buy the house. It's just something that at this point in time, it's something that we can afford. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But we're gonna try and see what happens.
Yeah, I hope that.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of the house talk, guys. I know y'all get bored when I talk about the house, but I'm not wasting anybody's time. Like, you know, I'm not wasting my realtor's time. I'm not wasting my loan officer's time. We are definitely, you know, looking for a house. I've told my loan officer, hey, like, this is how much I make. Tell me how much I could buy. And he's like, hey, if you want to buy a house that's up to 270, you should qualify for like these are the payments.
2 sets of
Yeah. Anyway.
in a world classes, the lives in second battles and kids in the master classes. ¿Por qué?
No Pasty Pasta says, is it true that and sad that 2 sets of bunk beds and a walk-in closet? La Roña lives in a second bedroom, kids in a master closet.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't know about that, guys. The only thing I know, guys. Guys, the only thing I know is that La Roña's restroom.
Sí. No, dice Cristal Rosas. Dice,
Oh.
yes, Marta, I'm a first-time home buyer and could use some tips. I have no idea where to start. Nosotros tampoco.
Yeah, Crystal,
because when we bought this house was a different process.
Yeah, it was a different. Crystal, I can definitely share some insight. Like I said, my experience. I want to share. Like this is why I'm telling you guys. I want to share my experience. When we bought the house for my mom, it was a different process. It was just basically a owner to owner. You know, we told my mom, hey, we got $10,000. Here's our down payment, and here's gonna be the payments per month. And you know, we got some property insurance and stuff.
It's expensive.
Yeah, but Crystal, the first thing you want to do, Crystal, I can definitely tell you where to start. First and foremost is get a realtor that you know. That's definitely number one. And if you're in the valley, here comes the commercial, guys. If you're in the valley, talk to Kim Raines. Kim Raines, she knows her stuff. She was originally out of Raymondville. She lives in Harlingen. And I don't make anything referring you to her. But if you're in the valley, valley, reach out to Kim Raines. She knows her stuff. Even though we're not working with her directly, but like we've asked her questions, and even like same thing, she's not making any money.
Creo que la que te hizo reaccionar.
Kim Raines was the one that made me realize that other house was not worth purchases, and she's gonna tell you straight up, hey, this is a good deal or not a bad deal. So definitely number one is get a realtor that you can trust. Number two is talk to a loan officer. I'm sure Kim Raines has people that she knows, but if you know anybody that works in finance, a loan officer, that's number two. Like those are number two things. Crystal Rosa says, I live in Dallas. Same thing, Kim. Talking with Kim, she can refer you to somebody she may know in Dallas. But those will be the number two things is get a realtor you know that you can trust. And number two is get a loan officer. Get all your paperwork. That's going to be number one. Like, it's going to help you and help the loan officer.
Pero eso fue rápido, ¿no?
Yeah, but a lot of people that don't have all their paperwork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what you want to do, Crystal, is all the loan officers, they're going to ask you all your income taxes for the last 2 or 3 years. If you have 3 years or better, you're going to need the last 2 pay stubs of 2 months. And if you're going to try to apply for the loan.
Y si estás casada también necesitas el credit.
Oh, yeah. Guys, a lot of people think that me and my wife are not married. Because, some people are asking, why did you never change your last name to Mar?
Pues porque ni sabía que, o sea, cuando pasó todo, o sea, cuando nos casamos, no sabía, la verdad, ignorancia. O sea, no sabía.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something else, guys. When me and my wife got married, I knew she could make, like, people change their last names all the time.
Yo no sabía.
Well, my wife didn't know, but
ni lo pensé.
Yeah.
Como que,
but the only reason I my wife never said anything, or I never said anything, hey, you're gonna change your last name. And honestly, guys, and this is something I don't know if I shared. Honestly, guys, when me and my wife got married, we were not in the same financial situation that we're in now. You know, like, I was working full-time, guys, but when I got hired at the time at my job, honestly, guys, you know how much I was making then? I was only making $8.25 an hour for the first couple months. So, you know, for my wife to go to the courthouse and change all her papers, you know, even though it probably was not a lot, maybe a couple $100, but we didn't have a couple $100, you know. So that was one of the main reasons, like, I never told my wife, hey, change your last name.
Pero ¿cuándo se cambia? ¿Cuando te casas ahí lo puedes cambiar? O
yeah, sometimes, well, most of the time when people get married, they change their last name right away.
O sea, pero el día del casamiento.
No. You get married, and then you go to the courthouse, you show them your marriage certificate, and then you legally change your name. You pay the $100, and
Pero, ¿eso qué? O sea, ¿me hace más me hace
Well,
menos.
it's because
pues,
they think that we're getting food stamps. Because
Oh, no, we are not.
uh,
Ojalá estuviéramos en food stamps porque
we need some extra money, guys. Trust me, kids, guys,
son como unas pirañas. Le digo a Frank, your kids are like
Piranhas.
Yeah.
Piranhas.
Okay. Pirañas. Son pirañas. I shake my life to my husband. We got married. My dad wants me to keep my name. Yeah, eso depende, o sea, depende cada quien.
Yeah.
En mi caso, yo ni sabía.
Kim Rain says, I just wrote in a contract on a house today for close to 300,000. Congrats, Kim. We definitely want you guys. Unlike other people, guys, I have
4-bedroom, 2
guys. Unlike other people, guys.
290. Es que están caras.
Yeah. Unlike other people, guys, when I see people doing well, I definitely wish them success, guys. I see
More cereal. Yes, we need more cereal.
More what?
Cereal.
Oh.
Es que dice Vanessa Caballero. Oh, and thanks for the cereal.
Oh, guys,
and
Vanessa
the
Caballero.
Cookies and my gift and
she got
market.
she got me some markers, guys. And actually, even though these markers probably cost like $5, this is actually like honestly, it's just the thought of these markers on the Fangs Traders. It was very good. Oh crap. Let's see, but
Creo que no Vanessa los he tenido controlados. Solo se han comido el Fruit Pebbles, creo.
Yeah.
Pero si no los controlo,
yeah,
atacan con todo.
Yeah. Somebody says that in Mexico, it's not common that women change their last name when they get married.
I don't know. No, yo creo que sí es como...
Se ponen de mar, ¿verdad?
Sí, es. Y aquí como no es. Nunca me puse a pensar. I don't really care. That's not,
yeah, guys, like...
For me, I respect if that is important from other people, but for me it's not important. I don't care.
No, but yeah, honestly, guys, the reason that I never asked my wife to change her last name is at the time when we got married, I was only making $8.25. My wife wasn't working at the time when we got married, so I was only making $8.25 an hour, guys. It was full time. So any little money that we had went to like bills, went to to groceries, went to gas, just basic necessities. So even though she could have changed her last name, but I just didn't feel like, hey, like, that's $300-$400 that we really couldn't afford at the time. Now, here's the funny thing is, like, 12 years later, we're in a better financial situation that we were in before. And it's just something that, I've never really told her. I mean, I may have mentioned it, like, here and there, but it's not ever, it's not ever something that's important. Like, we all know my wife is my wife, so... Shelly says, Frank, I still need your address. Thank you, Shelly. I definitely will send you that to you soon.
More cereal?
Yeah. But guys, one thing, when you guys apply, here's the thing, guys. When you apply for a house, like, for example, like, there's, depending on the loan that you're going to do, guys, if you're going to do an FHA loan, and anybody can tell you, anybody that knows exactly a financial loan officer or realtor, guys, when you buy a house with your spouse, they're going to check everything, guys. All right? If you're married and you say that you're married, they're going to check your wife. And it doesn't matter whether your wife has your last name or not. They're going to check your wife's credit. They're going to check how much your wife owes on all these different things. So, like, they know that you're married. You know what I mean? It's not like we're trying to cheat the system. There's no system to cheat, guys. Literally. But, when you don't know and you just talk out of your ass, you're going to say things that you don't know about. Anyway.
Yes, I need some brownies.
But, by the way, guys, I'm sorry. I know there's been a lot of questions. A lot of these questions probably have scrolled, so...
I'm reading from Frank to take you on that Europe trip. Sí, ojalá algún día.
Yeah. Guys, well, I am gonna take my wife to Europe. But here's what we're gonna do first, guys. We're gonna make Fangs Traders happen. That was one of the things, like, when I told my wife about Fangs Traders, like, I just think, guys, I'm only 1 square away from Fangs Traders. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. Now we're about to make it happen. So I hope that Fangs Traders takes off. And hopefully we can go to Europe. If not, guys, we'll just go to South Park Island.
Oh, no, wow. Thanks, Frank.
Yeah.
Summer, winter in Europe. Yes. Sí, a Grecia.
Greece?
Sí.
Is that where you want to go? We're going to go to Paris, guys. Everybody has to go to Paris.
Ah, bueno, ya el que sea a España, aunque sea. No, pero bueno, ese es otro tema. Pero es complicado. Porque después vamos a tener que destapar la casa, y después tienes que ahorrar para el viaje, o mejor no compramos casa y ahorramos para viajar.
Well, yeah,
Pero
but there's always these flights that are sometimes they're like $500. So we just have to take advantage when they.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, you can definitely include like you're whenever you apply for a house, guys, like even though you may not need your wife's income or credit, when you file for the house, it is gonna be under you and your wife's name. So, obviously, they're gonna check everything, guys. Right now, guys, after that housing crisis of 2008. When a lot of people lost their house because they couldn't afford it. A lot of people were getting creditors back then, guys. They were just, hey, you got a job, you got a house. Unfortunately, guys, the good thing is a lot of people did get houses, but the bad thing is a lot of people that got houses couldn't pay them. And what happened? The housing, all the housing crashed. Yeah, all the housing crashed, guys. Now all the creditors, guys, now they're checking. Yeah. Now they're checking everything, guys. When you get, when you're applying for a loan, that loan officer is checking everything. They want to know where you work, how much you get paid. They want to know if your wife, if you're gonna put your wife on there. They want to know everything, guys, because they're not gonna give you money if you can't pay it. So they're looking out for the best interest. They want to make sure that they're gonna lend you all this money till you can get a house, and that you don't default on your loan. So, yeah, obviously, if you're married, they want to know that you're married.
Y les contaste de que íbamos a perder el... ¿Cómo se llama?
Earnest money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told them. Just really quick, guys, as far as the earnest money, we had found a house. It was a perfect house, guys. It was $250. It had a swimming pool, 4 rooms, remodeled kitchen, great neighborhood. Yeah, everything was perfect, guys. It had even the room. It had almost like a computer room separate. Everything was perfect about the house, except it was in a flood zone and just a big minor detail, guys. Big minor detail. And as much as I wanted to kind of not see that big minor detail, and of course the inspection came in and there's other details as well. So at the end, we had to make a decision: is go through with this.
And that's even before looking, yes.
Yeah, go through with this purchase, knowing it's in a flood zone, and all the other issues. So if we had gone through with the decision and then they say, hey, there's something this and this, we would have lost $2,500 if we didn't cancel out of our option.
So we were so.
Yeah, that's why that's why I was stressed, guys. It was just making that decision and knowing you're gonna buy this house. It's in a flood zone. The chances of flooding is probably gonna be in the next 5 years. And it's it was just too much stress. So that's why you have an option period. So since there was no guarantee that it was not gonna flood, and it's like my wife says, and now I kind of agree. It's every time it rains, you're going to be praying, damn, I hope it doesn't flood. I hope it doesn't, especially in the summer months in Houston, it floods all the time.
Because it's really hot, so...
Yeah, it rains all the time, guys. Houston, it rains all the time. But it rains.
Inundado.
So imagine...
hot.
Yeah, imagine this, guys.
Without electricity.
Yeah, flooded, no AC, I can't...
Mosquitoes.
plus I work at home, so I can't work anymore because it's flooded, and you have to
Buying a nightmare waiting to happen. Yes.
yeah, and then you have to pay a hotel or Airbnb, and you're not even gonna reimburse the full percent. You're gonna get reimbursed 70%.
70%
Yeah.
only.
So if it costs you,
Y al final.
oh, and that's at the end, guys.
At the end.
Yeah, after 6 months. So you're gonna pay, at least 6 months worth of Airbnb, right? So that's money out of your pocket, and you still have to pay the loan.
Ay, ya estoy casi acostada yo. Tirada.
You still have to pay the loan, guys. So at the end of the day, I just kind of just said, let's just not do it.
Dice Evie Ram, we live in a not flat sun and get flooded. Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
can happen.
PC says, Frank, did you see Chisky's video yesterday? She basically admitted that she possibly could have orchestrated the December 24th incident in order to garner sympathy for political purposes. I've been saying that all the time. But yeah, guys, I one of the main things I've learned, and
El problema, dice Erika Ram, take your time.
yeah, I was
and
gonna,
don't start. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Make
One of
sure.
the things I learned, and I know Crystal was looking for a house, is
It never rains. No, I like rain.
yeah, rain's good, guys. Rain's
Yeah,
good.
rain's good.
But one of the things, guys, when house hunting, and I don't want to keep talking about houses over and over, but one of the things is definitely you and your spouse have to agree on the house that you're gonna buy. And that I guess that's the tough part. Agreeing with your spouse.
Estabas enojado, reconócelo.
When?
Conmigo.
Why?
Di la verdad.
I was
La
mad
verdad.
at first, but
La verdad.
it's not my wife's fault, guys.
Como si yo iba a ser inundada el área esa.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end, like you think about it, you get saved from a nightmare. If you can avoid not being in a flood zone, and you really have the option to, hey, I have the option to pick live in a flood zone or not. Don't do it, guys. Especially, okay, if you know that area maybe it doesn't flood, that's a different story. But if you know your area very well, and I know for sure that area floods all the time, then don't do it. Don't buy in a flood zone.
Be patient finding your house. Sí y no.
That's the thing, guys. Right.
Se van así. O sea,
Yeah.
es una...
Yeah, right now with the
Right.
housing market, it's like we're trying to find a house.
No,
We
because
just
they
saw a house
actually
yesterday.
end
It's
it
already
right out.
pending, and we still have to check today's houses. We actually made another offer in another house, guys, but there was like 10, 15 people as well
Yeah.
that put offers. So we just have to see if our offer was the most. Yeah, we bid a little bit over asking price, but I'm not gonna get into a bidding war with anybody. Also, because the first house that we put an offer in, we just bid a little bit more, and that was it. So, don't get in a bidding war, guys. You're gonna lose all the time. Just buy what you can afford, guys.
Yeah. I guess for some people, you just had to good job, guys. Flood insurance high flood zone added to. Yes, the flood insurance is like 2,600.
Guys, the flood insurance, we got the lowest flood insurance, which was $160, but that's just the lowest, guys. We're talking on average. Flood insurance gonna cost you $250.
Yes, and if do you have a pool, you need a flood insurance for the pool.
Oh, by the way, yeah. So
And for the rent or
oh yeah. So guys, there's flood insurance, and if you have a pool, you have to pay a little bit extra to cover the pool stuff, and then if you want to get covered for an event that you need to work somewhere, like where they pay your housing, that's another flood. So like you're in like on average, guys, like flood insurance they have different prices, right? You're probably gonna pay anywhere between $250 and $300 on flood insurance. So if you can avoid being in a flood, that's $250 on average that you can use to buy another house that's not in a flood zone. So it just makes sense, because at the end of 10 years, guys, think about it. After 10 years, on average you're gonna be paying $250. times
Pues
120 months.
20,000.
Yeah, 120 months. That's $30,000, guys.
Oh, es que no.
Yeah, $30,000 just in flood insurance after 10 years. So you can put those $30,000 for another house.
No, para tu misma casa, para el pago principal de la casa.
Oh, yeah, that's you. No, pero si puedes comprar otra casa que cuesta $30,000 más.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, what other questions do you guys have? Guys, ask us any questions that are not house related. Abel Vino says, Frank, I live in trees. My house is built on a palma. It will never flood. Gotta get insurance for that. Abel, there, after talking to my insurance guy, there's insurances for everything. So if you need your damn
Como las artistas que las pompis.
Oh, yeah. For example,
like
guys.
J-Lo.
Yeah, guys, like for example, Cristiano.
Or Rihanna.
Yeah,
No,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rihanna.
His legs are insured. Well, I don't know about now, but I remember back in the day, his legs were insured for $1 million. His legs. So if something were to happen to him
Pero
in the
yo
field.
creo que hay gente que no creo que le asegure nada.
Oh, yeah, there's some people that are not covered for anything.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, guys, let me know if you have any other questions. Let me scroll up really quick because some of the questions that you guys may have wrote, they may have passed by.
¿Qué dice? No sé qué drama. I don't like drama.
Okay. So Rachel Kenyatta says, "Will you keep your current home as a property investment?" Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Sí,
definitely.
yo dije que
Okay. Somebody says you should be on the show more often, Karla. We're enjoying your company. I'm still waiting for Frank to take you to that Europe trip. Oh, we read that as well. Yeah.
how to make
Oh,
it very
look,
high.
Like Erica Ramirez has a good point. Erica, I definitely agree with you. I've been telling my wife, if we can find a house that's close to the freeway, that's definitely a plus. Especially in Houston, guys. Like the houses, there was 2 houses we saw like a couple days ago. It took. I timed it. It took me 20 minutes. I timed the damn thing.
No, eran 20 minutes.
Okay, 18 minutes. It took me 18 minutes. It took us
15 minutes.
No, it was 15 full minutes on a Sunday with no traffic. So that means with traffic, another 15 minutes. So 30 minutes to get out of your house to get to the freeway.
Exagera.
No, I'm not lying. Tell me. Marcy Gomez says. I'll let Karla answer that one.
What's the most romantic thing Frank has done? ¿Qué será?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yo creo que cuando me fuiste a ayudar con mi maqueta.
Oh, what's this? Explíqueles ahí.
Se me fue el nombre de maqueta.
Model.
Yeah, when before that we married, and I was in college, so I needed to make a model. Yes, a model.
Model house.
Yeah, it's una maqueta.
Yeah, model house.
Yeah, a model house. So I was very tired, and I think Frank was working in. Iba a decir en dónde, pero.
I was working, guys.
No digas en dónde porque
yeah.
capaz de que ni.
It's fine. I don't work there. I used to work for AT&T, guys.
Pero salías a las 2.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Yeah. So before I got married, I was working at home.
Sí, no tenías carro.
Yeah, I didn't have a car. Also, I had a car, but it was messed up at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working from 6 p.m. to 2 in the morning.
To 2 in the
so
morning.
I didn't really
and
have.
I was working in my model, and I was tired.
So my wife needed to finish this project. She was making a model home for her architecture class, whatever, and she had to turn in like in the morning that day, and I was tired as hell, guys, because I get out at 2 in the morning. So sure enough, I go after work, and I'm there. I think we spent we actually pulled an all nighter, and she went. ¿Te fuiste así a la escuela, no? ¿La dejaste?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, we put an all nighter. Well, my wife, she was up all night, and I was helping her too, and she turned in project. So.
No, y porque no tenías carro. No,
Entonces,
no recuerdo cómo fuiste.
Pues a lo mejor fuiste por mí.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
taxi.
I think I went in a taxi, guys.
Or...
Yeah, I took a taxi, and I was broke, guys. Keep in mind, I didn't have a lot of money back in the day. I was broke, so I was down to my last 50 pesos, and I took a taxi to my wife's house at the time. So, Bond Stamp says, I live 8 miles from 59. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to go to the highway, then have to drive towards downtown. I hate Houston. That's why I tell my wife, like, it's all about location, you can, but it's just so many damn details,
Ya me conformo con encontrar una.
Right now, guys, the goal is to find a house, really.
She went.
Nanya Business says she went apeshit on her followers for asking her if it was snowing. PC says Houston needs an above ground subway system. Well, they kind of have one. It's called the Houston Metro Rail. It's came a long way. They definitely have improved but it's not the same thing. The thing is, in Texas, it's Texas. Like, nobody wants to take the metro. It's not like New York. New York's everything's crowded. They charge for parking like $50 an hour. So people have an incentive to use the subway system in New York. In Texas, well, like, people love their damn trucks. This is Texas, damn it. Rosie Reyes says February 14th is her 25th wedding anniversary. Awesome, Rosie. That's a big accomplishment.
25 son bodas de plata. Bueno, no sé si aquí también. ¿Bodas de plata?
¿Por qué se dice bodas de plata?
I don't really know. Bueno, cada año es una boda de diferentes cosas. Pero los 25 son especiales.
Okay, so 25 years they call it the silver wedding.
Sí, pero no sé si aquí se usa.
Crystal Rosa says, Frank, anymore? What are you trying to say? You're not broke anymore? La Roña said you were broke because she heard it on Facebook. I'm not broke. And I don't want to say I'm like rich or anything because we're far from it, but
pero todo eso es subjetivo.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Quizás we are broke para otra gente.
Yeah.
They are rich people.
Yeah.
We are broke.
No, I wouldn't say. Yeah,
we are not broke for like homeless or I don't know.
Yeah. So. No, we're not broke in the sense like that we don't have any money. We're not rich. We don't live far beyond our means. We're okay, guys. We're doing okay. Let's just put it that much. We're doing okay, and it's just hard work and the year just started, guys. Trust me, we're trying to get Fangs Traders started. Once that happens, guys, I definitely would not consider myself broke anymore.
Dice Kiara, ¿qué son? ¿Qué hacen?
Erica Ramirez. Big shout out to Erica. Erica. She left the Rio Grande Republic to San Antonio. She was living in Harlingen.
First anniversary living in the Rio Grande Republic zone.
Okay, so PC says 25 is silver, 50 is gold. So we're almost
50 is gold.
Yeah, we're almost there, guys. Me and my wife, 12 years, so 13 years. 13 years from now, we'll have 25 years.
Yeah, it is subjective, but however much money you have, it's only your business. Nothing wrong with being humble.
Yeah. So anyway, guys.
Bills and use the money in your bank. Okay, ¿qué dice?
Valentino says,
why would you stay with a person who lies?
No, pero léelo.
Estoy leyendo. No me escuchan. Pero ya lo
quitaron. I can read it. Okay. It says, why would you stay with a person who lies, steals from the people for a living, and is not good for you? Answer them.
Okay, steal from people for a living. Okay. ¿A quién?
Who am I stealing from? Who?
Yes. Who, and why would you stay with a person who lies?
It steals from the people.
Yeah, and still for. But who say that? Who say that you lied?
Who am I stealing money from?
No. Who is saying that you lie?
I don't know. Beats me.
Oh, the same person that betrayed me.
That's what they said. Probably.
Oh, okay. So that I don't think that no creo que eso cuenta.
Yeah, doesn't count. But anyway, guys, let me know any last questions. We're about to wrap this up, and we have a lot of people that are watching tonight, actually. Hey,
pero no entiendo por qué. Bueno, ya lo dije hace rato.
Oh, Yolanda Garcia says, Frank, would you do anything differently if you knew that Ronya was such a snake? Yeah, of course. I mean, I would have told her to go a long time ago.
Realmente él es el que tiene la culpa de todo. O sea, tú tienes la culpa de todo. O sea, todo esto se pudo evitar. Todo esto. O sea, si no dejaras entrar en la casa gente que no debíamos confiar.
No, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it is really my fault because I brought in a person that I thought I could trust. You know?
Yeah, pues yo también.
And because obviously my wife's with me, and guys, honestly, my wife would tell me, but why this, why this, and why this, and I would always tell my wife, no, like you know, she's cool, blah blah blah, whatever. It's just like the thing is, I trusted the wrong person, guys. That's really all it came down to, you know. And here's the thing, guys, I trusted the wrong person. Despite all the red flags that were thrown at me. Like, literally.
Como la casa. Como la casa.
No, but...
Inundada.
Yeah. Despite all the red flags that were thrown at me by people that I knew, like, people would tell me, like, dude, like, don't trust her, dude. She's trying to screw you over. It's like, and it wasn't one time, guys, like, and not just from one person. There was different people that would tell me, like I said, Osiel Garcia was one of them. Other people I knew were also tell me the same thing. People would literally tell me, dude, don't do it, man. And I just didn't want to see it. Like, I just don't, like, I honestly don't know. Like, I just kind of
wanting to tell you. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know why. It's just, you know. And it's my fault, you know, because sometimes, you know, I should have known better, and I didn't. When people told me these things, I should have just listened to them. Ophelia Painter says, I think we are a lot of people were deceived. That person was definitely different until the reunion. Let's see. Erica Ramirez says,
and I'm very grateful with Ophelia Painter because she wasn't my friend. She was not my friend, but she tuvo la madurez de ver la realidad. Is okay. If you like some people, it's okay. You can support some people if you think that person is good and you like their show, it's okay. You can support whatever you want, but the only thing that I don't understand is that my only mistake was
trust the wrong person.
Trust the wrong person. So
there's a question Erica Ramirez says, I think I already passed it up. Let's see. I think it was right here. Oh, so it says, with all due respect, Mrs. Mar, how did you take the betrayal from this person? Please say in Spanish if you're more comfortable.
¿Dónde estaba?
Oh,
ya lo subiste, ¿verdad?
Sí. Ahí.
Ah,
Donde dice la letra E.
Ok, este va.
Sí.
Es que es lo mismo, no entiendo, hasta ahorita no entiendo, o sea, no, realmente no lo entiendo, no sé qué hice de mal, no sé qué,
The only thing you did wrong.
fue lo que ya dije,
Yeah, well,
confiar en
okay, here's
una
the thing.
persona
The only
equivocada.
thing you did wrong was trusting the wrong person
En un mal
in the wrong moment.
in the wrong moment.
Yeah. And not only that, guess what you did wrong?
What?
Is that you've been my wife. That you're my wife.
Oh, okay, yes, sí.
Because guys, like all those people, they hate the fact that my wife's with me.
Sí. A veces, I don't know, te sientes triste, pero no solo yo, o sea, todos tenemos problemas, todos nos enojamos con el esposo o amiga o lo que sea, todos, porque hacen como que son perfectos y solo confié con quien no debías, solo eso, pero no sé por qué. Y luego usan el feminismo. Feminismo de decir. Y yo no lo defiendo a Frank. Él está grande y él sabe cómo defenderse. Pero me cae mal que usen el feminismo de decir, ¿por qué? O sea, usas el feminismo para criticar a alguien porque te sientes atacada. Esto no es un problema de género. O sea, no es un problema de género. Si Francisco, que yo no estoy de acuerdo muchas veces, pero bueno, si Francisco ataca a alguien, no creo que la otra persona no haya dicho algo de él.
Yeah.
So I can understand.
Yeah, it's not like I'm just singling it out people or attacking people just because. I mean, they've done something stupid. Let's just put it that way, guys.
Pero a mí como quiera yo no estoy de acuerdo. O sea,
my wife may not agree with it.
Yes. O sea,
yes.
Yo no estoy de acuerdo.
My wife is not going to agree with it, but it's not like I'm just, let me talk about this person just because I feel like it.
Pero, okay, but usas el feminismo para decir, este hombre ataca mujeres, ¿verdad? Este hombre ataca mujeres.
Frank is attacking women. Wait till he meets a guy. How come he doesn't attack guys?
Pero cuando tú atacas a otras mujeres,
then that
eso se llama
hypocrisy.
Doble moral. Y se llama, o sea, tú tienes que
pot calling the kettle black.
Tener dicen en español sororidad, que es como como no atacar entre mujeres. Vienes y dices, un hombre no me puede atacar porque soy mujer, pero yo sí te puedo atacar a otra mujer porque yo soy mujer. Yo sí tengo ese poder para atacarte a ti y 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 a ti. Y nadie me puede decir que yo soy mala porque te ataco, porque yo soy mujer y estoy atacando mujeres. Ok, eso tampoco no es correcto. O sea, atacar a nadie es correcto. O sea, no se trata de género. O sea, no es problema de género. Es porque o sea, si tú estás atacando a alguien, si lo estás insultando, si lo estás denigrando, si lo estás... Es como yo, después de todo, que si se burlan de mí y me insultan, voy a estar aquí sentada poniéndome al mismo nivel de estas personas, diciéndoles majaderías, groserías, vulgaridades, solo por caer bien. O sea, porque voy a caer bien, tengo que hacer esto. No, eso no está correcto y me da mucha risa que digan que es...
It's Frank's fault.
No,
It's
no
Frank's
nada
fault.
más tú, en cualquier mujer, en cualquier aspecto, a veces que... Sí, yo estoy de acuerdo, hay mucho machismo todavía en la actualidad, pero... pero este caso no es cuestión de género. O sea, este caso no es cuestión de género porque lo mismo me han atacado a mí, yo no atacaba a nadie. Y no he dicho nada de nadie.
They want you to attack people.
Pues no va a pasar nunca porque
You're
nunca.
just not that type of person.
No, y no me hago la inocente ni nada. Siempre lo dije a Frank, se lo he dicho 1000 veces cuando no estoy de acuerdo. Se lo digo enfrente de quien sea, no me importa. So, cuando dicen, es que ataca a mujeres. So, entonces, ¿por qué esas mujeres no dicen nada? Porque yo no he dicho nada y como que ya me atacan. So, o sea, ¿dónde está la congruencia?
Yeah. Where's the
congruencia?
where's the no, there's a perfect word. Where's the I forgot. People know what I'm talking about. Guys, really quick. Rapid fire questions because it's getting late. So guys, we have 5 minutes. Ask your rapid fire questions. And we'll probably have my wife again at another point in time. But guys, rapid fire questions for my wife that she can answer for y'all.
Desde la costa boliviano. ¿Es broma o es cierto?
No sé, yo no lo conozco.
No es como se portan como mujeres. No entendí. Pero es cualquiera. Esta persona y muchas otras luego van por la vida. Son feministas.
Okay,
son
so
feministas,
quick questions. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Nada. No. Sí me gusta cocinar. Pero lo mío favorito que
Yeah, what's your favorite thing to cook?
No tengo algo favorito.
Flour or corn tortillas?
Corn.
Corn tortillas. Favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. Guys, my wife loves purple.
Yeah, pero no, not purple, es más como light purple, ¿cómo se llama? Lavanda.
Lavender.
Lavanda.
Okay. Favorite restaurant? Not Denny's.
Not Denny's is not my favorite restaurant. Es como un tradition.
Yeah.
But my favorite restaurant... la verdad, yo soy medio coda. So, me gusta Cheddar's. Porque está bien barato.
Okay. Vanessa says if I snore a lot.
No mucho.
No.
Muchísimo.
Oh, I snore a lot, guys. Let's see. What's your favorite flower?
My favorite... ¿Quién preguntó eso?
Tammy.
Las rosas.
Roses.
Rosas rojas.
Okay. Helen Holty says what
tulipanes me gustan.
Okay, tulips. Helen Holty says do you prefer Coca-Cola or beer?
Ninguno de los dos.
Isabel Martínez.
Bueno, solo si es... ¿Cómo se llama la que me gusta? La Sol Clamato.
Sol Clamato, okay.
Sol Clamato o Coca-Cola, Sol Clamato.
Yeah. Peacocks or fangs?
¿Qué es peacocks? ¿Quiénes son peacocks? I don't know.
Oh, okay, thanks. Okay. Wine or champagne?
Mm, no, una piña colada.
Oh.
No me gusta el wine que sea seco, me gusta que sea dulce.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah, like the yeah. What's your favorite drink?
Una piña colada.
Yolanda García dice, ¿quién prefieres, Ofelia o Vanessa?
Vanessa.
Let's see. What's your favorite perfume?
The One, uno de... Sí, se llama The One, de Dolce Gabbana.
Dolce Gabbana, the one. Oh, high heels or flats?
With kids, flat. With Frank, heels.
Let's see. There was Frio Tuber says sopes or lonches.
Sopes,
Oh, Houston or Brownsville.
Houston.
Let's see. Let me just read some of your other questions.
Fogo de chão
Or Chama Gaúcho.
Chama Gaúcho. Fogo de chão, but it's expensive.
It's funny. We can afford now to go to Brazilian food. Before, that was a funny. I think I shared the funny story. Oh, really quick, just to now that we're talking about it. Funny story, guys, on the Brazilian food. A while back, and my wife was there with me. Like I said, we didn't always have the luxury of eating Brazilian food. So, like, Brazilian food now is like it doesn't seem that expensive. Well, it's expensive, but
No, it's expensive.
Yeah.
For a family, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
The Brazilian food, quick small story that I remember one time. I wanted to invite my mom.
No, es porque vinimos.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Before we lived in
Y
Houston.
te quería de una...
Yeah, I came to visit Houston to visit my mom, and I told my mom, "Hey, well, let's go eat somewhere." So we went to this restaurant. I forgot the Nelore Churrascaria. That was the name of the restaurant. So I told
No
my mom,
era fogo de chão.
it was Nelore Churrascaria.
Oh,
So we went to this Brazilian restaurant, guys, and I told my mom, "Let's go eat over here." I didn't know anything about Brazilian restaurants. They have no menus. So anyway, we started eating out, and they served. And I was like, I was trying to be all badass and pay the bill. Anyway, they came back with the tab. It was like $250. And guys, $250 back in the day, I couldn't.
qué vergüenza.
It was like, dude, I was so embarrassed because I didn't have that much money on me. I think I had like $100. And I just told my mom, "Oye, mom, ayúdame, mochate." It was so embarrassing, guys. I wanted to do something nice,
Trágame tierra.
invite my parents for dinner, and it was expensive. Well, at least then, obviously everybody's expense is different. But
Pero desde que entramos supimos.
Yeah,
Porque
we knew-
el menu.
yeah, we knew it was
the
expensive,
prices.
but it's like I couldn't tell my mom, "Hey, like I think it's gonna be a little bit expensive." But anyway, that was so embarrassing, guys. It was just so funny. But these are the things that I can reflect on, and makes me want to work hard. Like now, I could tell my wife, "Hey, let's go. Let's tell my mom to go over here." Like I don't have to worry about that now. But that was anyway. Let's follow back on the stories really quick. Sorry, back in the questions. What's your favorite cereal?
No tengo, pero maybe el Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran.
Sí, maybe,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, pizza or burgers?
Pizza, ya dije.
Colorado or Italy?
Iran. No lo conozco,
oh.
pero...
Oh, here's a good question.
¿Quién
Tacos de
eres?
res o tripas?
Res.
Okay. Liz Cantu says on earrings, studs or hoops?
¿Qué? No entiendo.
Studs son como los cuadros, así como los diamantes, o los así los.
Ah, no, chiquitos.
Pues esos son hoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's...
So hoops. Lashes or no lashes?
No, no lashes. Porque es un show. Ya no aguanto cuando me pongo.
Oh.
Bañarte y dormirte.
Oh,
No.
okay. Rosie Reyes says, has Karla ever had short hair?
No.
It's always been pretty much the same. Lipstick, lip gloss, or chapstick?
Lipstick. with lip gloss and chapstick in winter.
Yeah. Oh, Phil McCracken says you forgot to tip. Guys, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't tip. I didn't tip because I didn't have money, but my mom left the tip. But that was embarrassing, guys. It's always something I was gonna remember because, guys, I remember, guys, the
Pero mi suegra te dijo, ¿te estás seguro? Ay, ¿estás seguro, Frank? Are you oh,
yeah. But guys, it was so funny. It was so embarrassing. The waiter comes back, leaves the check, and I look at the check. You know, it's the leather book, right? And I look, it's like over. I think it was like $270 or something. I think that's how much it was.
No, hombre, I know.
So anyway, I tell my wife, and it was just like I was like, oh shit. Oh, and by the way, guys,
Y luego ya no estaba trabajando en ese tiempo.
Oh yeah, my wife wasn't working, guys, and this was it was funny because this was before I actually had a real credit card. I don't think I had a credit card back then. I just had a debit card.
Oh, sí.
Yeah, so I didn't have it. So I couldn't even
so,
put it.
¿cómo?
So I couldn't even put it on credit. That's the thing. I only had like $150 in my bank account. So anyway, I just told my wife.
Dang.
I was like, shit. And I tell my wife, you don't have any money, and she's like, no.
I don't work.
So I just had to tell my mom, oye ma.
25 cents.
Oye ma, I said, I think you have to pay for your own dinner. It's so funny. It was so embarrassing. But times have changed, guys. Life's a little bit better now than back in the day. Says Frank, with glasses or without glasses?
Both.
Pozole or menudo?
Pozole.
Erica Ramirez says, doing architecture work, residential or commercial?
Residential. I work with commercial, but I don't like commercial.
Yeah.
Projects.
Anyway, somebody's here. Who's here? Cecily's here. No, I didn't see her. Cecilia's here. I don't see her. Anyway, well, guys, I think that's about it. I know we probably could have talked more and more and more, but I definitely will have my wife again. Makeup or no makeup?
Makeup, but
No
es como que me maquillo tanto, pero makeup.
Yeah. But 210. So I can't see Cecilia's name on here. I didn't see it, guys. I didn't see Cecilia's name on here. Oh, Erika Benitez says San Antonio or Houston. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Sí, I like San Antonio.
San Antonio's nice to visit, guys. But anyway. So guys, we want to thank everybody. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Della. Everybody else. Tammy Munoz, Marcy Gomez. Of course, we had over 100, 200 people watching today. So I want to thank everybody. All the people that sent any super chat money. Appreciate it. That's gonna help buy Denny's. we didn't go to Denny's this weekend. Marcy Gomez says we want to see you live more often. Do you want to come out next time?
No soy el tipo de persona que sea tan cómica o tan, ¿cómo se dice? Quizás soy un tanto aburrida.
Yeah. My wife says she's boring, guys, so she's not sure of coming out again. We just need to, I don't know, maybe we just need to have her be more comfortable. I think that's really what it is, guys, is that my wife needs to be more comfortable behind a live camera.
This is new for me, so
yeah.
I don't know.
The only other time that my wife came out on live camera, well, besides the cooking, was when we were at the bridge going from Matamoros to Brownsville. So.
Y fue penoso.
And that was embarrassing too.
Muy penoso.
But anyway. But thank you guys. Thank you, Oscar Garces. Thank you, everybody. We want to thank you guys for spending your evening with us on Sunday. And it definitely was fun. I know, like I said, my wife's nervous, so as she decides.
You are not boring.
Ashley decides to come more often on the show.
O sea, es que digo, para unas personas pues puedo ser aburrida, ¿verdad? O sea,
yeah.
Porque a mí no me van a ver ni...
Yeah, they have to break you. He says we need to break you in. but guys, we will definitely have a cooking show on Wednesday, if God willing. Here's the thing, guys. Right now, since we're shopping for houses.
No, dice, lo que hizo fue la Pinter. No, jamás. I can't. No va conmigo, no.
Yeah.
No, imagina, o sea, ¿puedes imaginar Lucía viéndome decir eso? No. O sea, no.
Yeah. Thank you, Sunstorm, Abby Gonzalez, Helen Holty, Carolina Rivera, Shelly, Erica Ramirez, and everybody. Liz Cantu, Leti Cantu. Shout out to Sofia. She wasn't here today. Shout out to Dalia Rodriguez, Ophelia Painter, Nelda, and everybody else that's watching the guys. Shout out to Frio Tuber, Mishara Mindadis, and so guys, we will have a cooking show on Wednesday, if God willing. Like I said, we are shopping for houses. So if nothing comes up on Wednesday, we'll try to have a cooking show, because it really depends on the houses. Like right now, if we have if they take our offer, they're like, you basically have 7 days. And Saturdays and Sundays don't count, so you have to, send the money in, and you have to get an inspection, and then you have to go again. You have to do some more research. So it all depends, guys. But if nothing comes up on Wednesday, we will have a cooking show for y'all. We don't know where we're gonna cook yet, but we definitely will take your suggestions. And
sí, yo creo que soy como esas
late night coffee with Karla.
No, me figuro como esas abuelitas regañonas que te regañan. Soy la abuelita regañona de Frank, ¿verdad? ¿No? Que siempre estoy así como que no, Frank.
Pues a mí no me regañas.
No, pero sí te digo. No, Frank.
Que te haga...
Eso no. O
Yolanda
sea, yo
Sosa.
le digo mi opinión.
Shout out to Yolanda Sosa.
Sí, que me hagas caso es otra cosa.
Shout out to
que...
Yolanda Sosa. She's never really been... How would I say? Yolanda Sosa was... Well, she never really liked me. Let's just put it that way. But she's been kind of... She hasn't been demonstrating the hate lately. So shout out to Yolanda. Maybe she realized that I was telling the truth. Shout out to Terry Mosqueda. Shout out to Bond.
Juanita Mosqueda.
No, es que es Terry Mosqueda.
No, Juanita es su hija.
No, es Terry.
¿No es su hija? No, es su hija.
No, es Terry.
Ah, ok.
Terry Mosqueda es Juanita Mosqueda.
Okay, hi Terry.
Shout out to RJ, Kim Raines, and everybody else that's watched this tonight. So thank you guys. We had a lot of fun, and we'll definitely have some more shows. Well, I invite my wife.
Hoy estoy bostezando, no porque está aburrida, sino porque ayer dormí tarde.
Yeah, my wife.
Buscando casas.
Yeah, my wife.
Buscando casas.
But shout out to all the haters, of course. Shout out to Abel Villanueva. Shout out to Marta Lignan. Liz Cantu says she wrote something. Liz Cantu says, Ronya, you can kiss my peachy butt. Anyway, shout out to Shelly. Shout out to Bobby Stanton. Isabel Martinez. Shout out to Jaime La Rosada. Shout out to Nelda Ortega. No pasty pasta. And shout out to La Roña. I know La Roña is watching.
No nasty pasta.
See,
¿Por qué te ponen
I don't know who.
No,
I don't know who pasty pasta is. Shout out to Rosie Reyes.
Oh, sí, it's me, Karla.
I told
Terry.
you that's Terry.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Hi, Terry again.
But anyway, well, guys, y'all have a good night. Thank you for staying up with us. We'll follow up with everything that's going on, and we'll keep you updated throughout the week. And take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. With that being said, I think it's time to go to bed. And much love and support. And hey, guys, okay, yeah.
Dios santo de mi vida.
See what happens, guys. Lucia hasn't got to bed yet.
No.
She's waiting on mom. She's waiting on mommy. All right, guys, y'all go. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Y'all take care.
Mira, tú ya te pusiste todo. Mira, pincita aquí, corazón allá.
We'll talk to you guys later, guys. Talk to you guys later.
Todo.
Sí, ya sé cómo. guys, I'm sorry about the music. Ya váyanse a dormir. Alright, guys, have a good night.
Riot with music. Ready. 1, 2, 3, dance.
Estoy hablando solo. Yeah, guys. Ya quité el background. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. My wife wants me to buy her beer. She's like, hey, ya te hice el paro. I already came out
Ay,
of
no,
the...
porque lo van a decir. Que casi que me tiras con la pistola.
Anyway, guys, let me get my beer from my wife. Thank you very much, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. One more time. Good night.
Sol
Sol
clava.
Clamate. I have to get the Sol Clamate from my wife. Anyway, y'all take care, guys. I had a lot of fun. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Ahora sí, guys. Ya que se acabe la música. ¡Vámonos! ¡Vámonos!